IVM.
Hey guys, welcome to Positively Unlimited podcast. And in today's A to Z of positive action, I'm sharing a perspective on two very big words: empowered versus entitled. Every week I share a mindset which can help us live stronger, happier lives. So what is positive action? It's taking conscious action towards life, the one you are living and the one you want to live too. Today's positive action is all about calling ourselves out on self-created drama. Just because you pray every day doesn't mean you are entitled to having all your wishes granted by the universe. What you are is empowered. Empowered to converse with the universe, empowered to manifest those desires that are appropriate for your highest good, and empowered to also understand how the universe has protected you by not granting a few of your wishes. Just because you do yoga every day and eat very healthy doesn't mean you are entitled to a disease-free life. What you are is empowered to take care of your body, to nurture and nourish it appropriately. God forbid your health does suffer, you are empowered to take better care of yourself and you are better equipped to nurture yourself back to full health. Just because your parents gave you every luxury a child could desire growing up does not entitle you to a cushy youth or adult life. What parents do is to equip us to be strong and resilient, to teach us to chase our dreams and work hard to live life on our own terms. You are empowered by your parents to co-create your life. Entitled is the voice of the ego. Empowered is the energy of your spirit. None of your actions have earned you the right to demand anything from anyone. What it can do, though, is empower you to have a presence, a voice, a thought process so powerful that the universe will rightfully give you your desires. Every experience of ours has one of two purposes: to help release some baggage or break some patterns, and the other purpose is to empower us to become limitless. So how does one keep that entitled self in check? And what can you do to empower yourself? The key is humility. Always remember, it takes 1 second to lose it all, everything that you have worked so hard for. And I'm not saying this to scare you, but as an alarm setting to create within you. A reminder to give yourself every now and then to ensure that you are putting in your best, you aren't slacking towards yourself, your loved ones, or the universe. That scary thought is always followed by a magical statement. I know that in 1 second I could lose it all, and so I'm grateful for all that I have and all that I continue to create. Why don't you go ahead and write that down? I know that in 1 second I could lose it all, and so I'm grateful for all that I have and all that I continue to create. Stay humble, keep that ego in check. As for empowering yourself, when tough times hit, ask yourself, what has this situation come to teach me? And every day, ask yourself this: what have I learned about myself today? The question isn't, will I be able to do this? It should always be, do I want to do this? And am I willing to do what it takes? Another pro tip is to always ask yourself, what do I need? Keep a check on which of your desires is a want and which ones are needs. By understanding yourself, you also stay open to understanding other people and the situations that are playing out better. And when that need for drama threatens, this habit of identifying need versus want will help you deal with your emotions better. So before I wrap up today's episode, I want you to pick up a paper and pen and write this down. Ready? I'm all that I choose to be, so who am I choosing to be today? I'm going to repeat that again. I am all that I choose to be, so who am I choosing to be today? Ask yourself this question every day. Stand in front of the mirror and say this to yourself, because that's the potential that you hold within. But as the game of duality exists, who are you choosing to be today can have two answers. You are either choosing to be entitled or empowered. So choose wisely. And on that note, Let me be your weekly reminder to listen to the previous episodes of the Positively Unlimited podcast on IVM Podcast app and website. Until next Monday, empower yourself through your choices. Lots of love and hugs to all.
Yeah, it's IVM here, let's go. We the IVM kids on the block over here. Just to talk, taking a break from producing all day. Coming on this podcast cause we got stuff to say. IVM Daily is the name of the show. Monday to Friday, we ready to go. Talking about stuff in our head. We might even talk about our favorite bread. Signing out, it's IVM here, the podcast network that's in your ear.
Catch IVM Daily, Monday to Friday on the IVM Podcast app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Look, up in the internet. It's a meme. No, it's a cat video. No, it's the Geek Fruit Podcast.
That's right. We interrupt this riveting broadcast to tell you about our show, The Geek Fruit Podcast, where Tejas, Dinkar, and I, Jishnu, talk about everything in pop culture, including DC, Marvel, Star Wars, Netflix, and everything in between.
You know how your friends hate it when you ramble about some nerdy crap and you just want somebody to listen to you? Well, sorry, there's nothing we can do about that, but come listen to us ramble and it'll almost be like the real thing. Kind of.
Listen to new episodes of the Geek Fruit Podcast every Monday and the Geek Fruit Bulletin every Thursday on iTunes, Google Podcasts, the IVM app, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Happy listening, you nerds.